What up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. Okay, so I said it's about time for a random topics video because I got a lot of things to mention. So let's get to it. First of all, wow, Washington Wizards really suck. I don't think they're gonna cover that 10-point spread. This team is bad. Up, that lets me know never try to pick a dog if they don't have no superstar on the team that can save them from out of their slump, like Kevin Durant did for the Nets the other night. Another thing, too, I want to mention about the NFL is I checked the scores here. There were 3 games where the spread was 3, and they got voided because the team either won by 3 or lost by 3. I said, well, I'll be down. So I'm going to keep that in mind for next week because next Sunday, y'all, I'm really going to try to win the NFL thing. I've been focusing on, one game a day for the last few days, as y'all know, but next week I'm really going to try to hit this parlay. But I'm glad I seen that today because Vegas just screwed over a lot of people, a lot of people. That's the thing about when teams are favored by 3 as well, is that it can get voided. You're better off just taking, so if let's say you got a team that's favored by 3, you better off just taking money line. You better off just taking money line on that team. Yeah, it might cut your profit, your winnings down a couple $1,000s. But when you talk about winning anywhere from $10 to $20,000, I don't think shaving a couple of $1,000 off is really going to make a difference to you. You just be glad that you won. So, like I said, I'm glad that I seen that because I know what I got. I know what I got to do next week. That's all I got to say. I know what I got to do next week. But yeah, the Wizards, this is a bad team for real. So I have to remember that throughout the season. Other than that, guys, I was sitting here listening to Into the Stars, and he was talking about a ratio of how mortgage payments used to be, like, I think $50 a month back. I think he was talking about 1955. But people made like $4,500 a year. But when you did the ratio, it came out like half. But now the ratio, basically, to live in a house it's like 4 times now. First it was double, but now it's 4 times now. So to make a long story short, people are getting screwed, out of not being able to live in a home. You see? It's very unfortunate. Now guys, I'll be straight up honest with y'all. Ever since I've been doing this living in a car thing, which I don't really call it living in a car. Like when you talk about, like, people say you living in a car, it's like you're not really living. It's like you're not living in a car. I don't have a kitchen inside my car. You know what I mean? But I'm just as surprised as anybody. Like, I have, like, right now, this is the most quality life I've had in probably since Cambodia. You know what I'm saying? This is the most quality life I've had since Cambodia. I'm getting a lot more fresh air. I'm getting a lot more sun. I'm a lot more healthier. It's just that way. I'm just as surprised as anybody. How long am I continue doing something like this? I don't really have a timetable for it. All I know is right now is that I'm making a lot of money. I'm saving money. I'm able to do what I want to do. I'm healthier. I'm getting a lot of fresh air and sun. I'm outside more. Like, a lot of people are just unhealthy simply because they, that's the thing about having a 9 to 5, you inside. And like I mentioned, we like plants. We like plants. We need water. We need sunshine. So, I'm outside more, and I have watched my health get better. And what do I mean by that? Well, when I look in the mirror, I see that my skin's better. Everything is just better. What can I say? Say, man, it wasn't like this when I was inside. But the thing is, let's say you somebody like me, you try to get on a program. Well, first of all, we know programs are mostly for single mothers, right? Because they want the children. It's all about they after the children too. Nobody, they're not trying to build stable families anymore. They only after these single women that are having these children with no man in the house, because they know that those children belong to the state, and then they can control them and do what they want to do. Meanwhile, the woman, who most of them are like adult children, get caught up in hating men and stuff like this, and they don't even see the big picture. As one thing I noticed, the women I've dealt with in my life, they always fail to see the big picture. That's because that's something that a man does. A woman is more built based off survival than a man is. You know, somebody had made a video about this, about how a woman's whole nature is based on survival from the moment, you know, she's pregnant and this and that. It's all about survival. You know, that's how come they more narcissistic than men, because it's really all about survival. A man is gonna sit back and think about something and try to make the best situation he possibly can for his family. So, you know, they have to remove that. They have to totally eradicate that and have everything based off the woman's emotions. And we know that emotions have nothing to do with logic. But let me see, I got to drop off an order here. I might have to do a part 2 to this. But it's just an unfortunate situation. I'm very happy to be single. You know, I know there's people out there looking at me, how could you do, how can, people want to know, how can I be me? Man, all I gotta do is look at these dudes out here. I see them on Facebook. And the ones who have children and wives, they don't look happy at all. And that's because of the system, the way the system made things. They made it that way. And the best thing about me being single is it's so nice to be able to go wake up every morning and know that I haven't offended nobody. Nobody's mad at me. I don't gotta kiss nobody's ass. I mean, to be able to wake up like that every day is a blessing. It's such a blessing. But like I say, y'all, you know, again, I talk to women, and they got people who think I don't talk to women at all. No, that's not the case. Like I say, y'all be surprised if y'all knew the women I was talking to. Some of the women I'm talking to, they have their own little situations where they have children like that and stuff like this, and I really can't deal with them because I'm doing what I'm doing. So there's a barrier, there's like a wall built, whereas I'm totally protected to not be taken advantage of and stuff like this. But yeah, the housing thing is very unfortunate. And even if you do try to get on some kind of program, then you be living around some derelicts. I want to tell y'all about the catalytic converters, how I be seeing these dudes go down the street in cars. I seen another incident the other day. I'm going to have to make a part 2 to this, y'all, because I got to drop off. Talk to y'all later. Peace.